On a show like 70 Show, the network was hardly demanding at all. I came on season 2, and it was kind of already hit. By season 3 or 4, they were still coming to run-throughs. They were still giving notes on stories, and they were still giving notes on edits, but it wasn't taking a lot of time. We didn't have to really address it too much.
Sure.
First season of Buffy, we had a lot of involvement with the network. We're still kind of figuring out what the show was. So we wrote a script or two that completely changed, that they threw out because they didn't want Buffy and the gang working at a retirement center with old people. So we changed it to a show about a hospital and kind of used some of the old story. And that came kind of last minute. On a show like Good Witch, they were very involved and really had some specific demands at Hallmark. So that was the biggest challenge, I think, to work with, because I wasn't that I was trying to take the show in a different direction. I was just kind of trying to tweak some of the stuff around the edges and give it some more energy,
Sure.
Make it funnier, kind of deepen some of the relationships, do more stuff with teenagers, all of which they liked. That's how I got the job. I said, this is what I want to do. But they would generally, if I was going off track a little bit, they'd want to push it back. So, and the problem with some networks that vary, sometimes the notes don't come in until, the day before. I mean, there were moments on some shows where I was running down to the set, telling the production coordinator to call the set and tell them to stop shooting, because I had just gotten notes on a scene that we were shooting at that moment. So I had to change some of those lines.
Yeah.
That gets into what I said earlier about how much time do you
writing
have.
fast. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes you have to turn it around completely.